brought it to me like last year. And I just was busy doing my movie, and then I'm gonna do my second one, and so they were kind of just, it didn't work out, but mine got pushed a little later, so he was like, can you do it? So I flew up and did it for 4 days, where I played the villain in his movie. And it's funny, because I've never played anything quite like it. I'm literally like David Bowie meets David Hewlett, meets Duran Duran. I'm very, very feminine in it. I'm like in a Dr. Evil suit. It's very interesting. But I play computer, and it's from the weird demented mind of David Hewlett, so you guys will enjoy it. But debug is the name, and it won't come out for, I mean, they're literally just rapping right now. So it was really a pleasure to work with him. Like I find David, even though I joke around and say he's an annoying asshole, he is really one of the most talented actors I've ever worked with. So it was fun to help drive his career as a director, because he's just phenomenal. Thanks, he's gonna love that.
Hi. I was just wondering, what was your favorite episode of Game of Thrones to film?
You know the one with the speech? I don't know what it's called, but I dreamed and dreamed and dreamed when I read the book, the big speech, because it was just such a powerful, like the things that he says, it's just, you've never ever seen that on TV. You barely see that in movies. And do you know the name of it? No, I don't think it's the Crown one. I mean, there's 1,000 of it. That was amazing scene too. I think the big speech, because it's just, I'm married with children, and if someone messes with my wife, I'm calling down the gods too, and I'm gonna, basically what I said is what I would do. So that was awesome. Go ahead.
Hello. What is the worst role you've had to take to further your career?
Let's just say, what's the worst job I've ever taken? Because it hasn't furthered my career. It's a love-hate relationship with Baywatch, because, I was folding t-shirts. I was 19, and, I had no idea what I wanted to do with my life, and it blessed me, the idea to love acting, but it also cursed me, because no one would hire me for like 6-7 years. And it was just it's always been like this. I always joke around with it. I'm still friends with those people, but it's one of those things where I'm so young, and it was very hard to get out of that stigma. I mean, when you look that good, and at that age, it is very hard. You think people will just hire you and go for it, but they don't. I'm just joking. It's new material. All right, next question. Over here.
How did you get the scar on your eyebrow?
I got in a fight with my class. I was like, give me more beer. And he's like, no. And I was like, what? And I was like, ah. That's how it happened. Don't get in a fight with glass.
Yeah. Hi, Jason. Thanks for coming to Australia. We all love you.
Cool, man. Thank
Seriously,
you.
I'll turn gay for you in a second.
Where's that coffee coming? I'm gonna need it. Oh, it's very hot.
My question is, given the amazing physical performance roles and doing so many stunts yourself, I was wondering, what was probably the most dangerous stunt you've ever done and your worst injury?
My most dangerous stunt, gosh, what is it? Has anyone seen Conan? Thanks, dude. Well, I'm on that wheel getting spin around. That gnarly since got banged up. I mean, Conan was probably the hardest, because it is literally every day you're constantly bleeding somewhere, because you can't hide pads under a skirt, or naked half the time. So, which I'm sure you loved. But I could not. It was just hard to hide injury, and you're constantly just trying to prevent injury. So Conan was definitely the hardest. What was the worst thing that's ever happened to me? Just good old-fashioned hemorrhoids, That's just too much information. Alright, what do you want to ask?
Hello. I just wanted to know whether it's true that you and Amelia did tequila shots before a love scene for Game of Thrones to make it easier for yourselves.
I do shots before I ever do that, It just helps me use them. I mean, it was the hardest thing. It's absolutely the hardest thing I've ever done as an actor. Because I love her, and she's a sweetheart, and she's friends with the family, and very close and dear to us, and you're hurting someone, and obviously I'm not hurting her, but she's pretending she's hurt, and it's horrible, because I enjoy when women enjoy it. Call me old-fashioned. I like it when they don't cry. Those revealing moments like, God, I'm not a rapist. All right, I feel so much better. I'm like, I definitely wouldn't be able to do that. And it was challenging and hard because you're hurting someone that you love, and like literally before you're just like, I love you, I'm so sorry, and then like, I'm ready, action. God, I'm so sorry, I love you, I love you. And that's how it went. The alcohol always helps, doesn't it, buddy?
Hi, over
Sorry,
here.
Mom.
Over here.
Yep.
Hi.
I've got glasses on. It's cool. I'm actually looking this way, but I can see you.
That's fine. After last night, I was there last night, and you had your little crowd in the corner. Since becoming a parent, I know it's a huge change of life.
Yeah.
What's the biggest piece of advice you'd give to your child or children?
On the spot. Oh wow. I mean, there's just tons of advice I want to give my kids and when I learn it. But it's one thing my mom always just said is like she gave me lots of advice, but just never settle was a great one that I remember. Just always follow your heart and strive for, I dream big, and I want to always remain that way. And so my mom was just like, don't ever settle. Get what you want. But just strive to work hard for it.
Hey, Jason. As you can see, I've got no problem sculpting a Carl Drogo-like body, but my brother here was wondering what he could do at the gym to look like you.
That's just in the genes, buddy. Sorry, bro. Put the fork down. No. It was probably that, if you don't enjoy working out, and I'm not a big fan of it, I mean, I get paid to do it, so I mean, right now I'm not doing it. Because I don't really like that. It's like being outdoors and being healthy and like kind of living healthy that way, where it's a rock climb and surf, and I do like the hiking and things like that. But if you really want to like change your look, I mean, it's fun to try to push yourself to that limit, and that's why I enjoy doing like Conan. But it's hard. Who has the time to like eat a chicken breast every 2 hours and like monitor that time? You really have to be dedicated to something like that. So if you really have an achievement, if you want to do that, I mean, anything's possible. So you can have this body too, buddy. If you just work your ass off. I mean, you just have to be really dedicated to it and want to go to the gym and go push it. Gotta have some pain. Go ahead, bud.
At the back.
Okay, cool.
Out of all the movies you've been in, which one's your favourite and why?
Out of all the, what's that?
Movies.
Oh, out of the 2 movies I've been in? Which one's my favorite? My favorite. You sweetheart. You haven't seen one. My favorite movie is, I'm going to show you a clip right now. If Brian, my partner, is kind of ready. He's ready. Great. So I'm going to show it to you right now. That's when you guys applaud. It's a teaser for our movie that I wrote it with a partner and with 2 friends and directed it. And the first movie I directed, and it'll be out. Hopefully, you guys will be able to get it in 6 months. It's called Road to Paloma. I won't tell you the story because I don't want to ruin it for you, but it's a teaser. It doesn't tell the story. It just has a bunch of images, and it's amazing. And my friend over here, Brian, for those who stand up, the guy looks like Captain America over here in the beard. He's my amazing partner. He shot the whole movie on a Canon 5D, which is basically like a consumer camera that I'm basically, when you come and have pictures with me, that that camera. That's what we shot it on. And we shot it for $160,000 in the can. And basically the whole project at the end ended up being like $500,000. And it's really a passion project. And it touches on some pretty horrific subjects that are happening in the United States. And it's a road movie. It's beautiful. And I hope you like it. And please turn off the camera. And turn off the camera just for a second for me, please. Thank you. Thanks for watching that. Yeah, so maybe in 6 months you guys will be able to see it, hopefully. But that's my favorite movie. Yeah, thanks for watching. Yeah. I know it doesn't explain much, but you'll eventually see it. Any more questions?
Over here. Yes, Jason. Earlier this week, Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson came out and said he wants to star in the next Star Wars movie. Would that be something you would be interested in doing?
Yeah, I gotta get behind him. Did he say that? Damn it. Yeah, I mean, I would love to. Star Wars is one of my favorite movies of all time, so it's, yeah. I mean, I named my dog Tebow. If anyone knows the little Ewok medicine man? Yeah, my fuzzy little dog was named Tebow. And my cat, his name was Obi-Wan. And I used to torture him all the time, so I guess it was a beer or something like that.
Okay, we've got time for one last question.
I just wanted to say, was it weird dying in Game of Thrones? And was it weird having to say goodbye to all those friends you made for that season? And did you have like a going away party?
Yeah, I always have parties. So it was really hard saying bye to everyone, and I love any show really. It's saying bye to that character is like the hardest thing. 'Cause, I mean, I love playing Drogo. He was phenomenal, and I'll never be able to play him again. So that was tough. And what's the other question? The other half of that?
Was it weird dying?
Is it weird dying? Yeah, it is weird dying. But now everyone's like, oh, you're good at it, so they just keep killing us. Now I'm kind of like, I don't want to die anymore. Like David Hewlett, I died 6 times. I feel like it's his dream come true. When he dressed me up like Duran Duran and killed me 6 fucking times. And that's how we ended the show, folks. Get your cameras out here, come on.